Hey y'all, so this is the year I'm going to just go ahead and embrace my inner planner gremlin brain. So if you want to hear about it, stick around. Okay, so these are the 2025 dated planners that I have purchased. This is not dated, so I'm going to kind of get these in an organized stack. And we're going to go through them hopefully quickly, but you know, it is going to be a chatty one. So if that's not your vibe, I get it. You can go ahead and do what you got to do, but I wanted to go ahead and go through my thought process for 2025. Okay, so let's start off with this one. I'm kind of just going in order here. You know, we'll put this one at the bottom. All right, so this little beauty right here, this little A6 2025 Techo. I had no intention of buying one of these, but it came up on Mercari for somebody was selling it for 15 bucks and I bought it. I was like, because I was honestly debating on what to use for my nightly journal, and this 2024 I used the English Techo, the planner, and I loved it, and I thought, you know what, I'll do that, but we'll get to it in a minute. So this is an option. I've also seen Helen on the Coffee Monsters Code turn this into a recipe journal, which I thought was very intriguing. So that also might be what this becomes. You can see it came, like, I can see why it's $15. Like, this person bought it and basically threw it in an envelope and was like, I'm done with it. But it was a good deal. So this, okay, this, I have been using one of these mini Day Designer / Blue Sky planners for a while now. It's a great pocket planner, an on-the-go planner, and I love it. I have a binding machine at work with this same pattern, and so I can make my own inserts and insert them. So it's always like, it's a great option to customize. And it was $7. Basically, you'll see most of my purchases because I got a good deal on it. So this, okay, when I say I'm embracing my inner planner gremlin brain, it's because I'm not trying to find a use for every single one of these the entire year. I just want to use what I feel like using because I've purchased stuff and I'm tired of making myself feel guilty because there's a lot of us that do it. I'm not going to say everyone, but there's a lot of us that do it. There's a lot of us that just buy planners because we like it and we just want to try them out. So I'm going to not feel guilty this year. So this one, yes. All right, this was the most FOMO purchase I've made so far. I really wasn't intending on buying any dated planners other than this one, which I'll show you in a minute. But I did. I got FOMO for this B6 Slim, mainly for the layout, because this is the layout I used to draw in my Stalogy. And the size, it's basically like the size of a personal rings, but in a book bound. And I was, when Catherine announced it, I was very intrigued by it. And I was like, Lisa, you don't need it, but I did it. I bought it, and so far this is what I'm gonna start 2025 in as my everyday carry. So we will come back to this very similar looking. We'll get to this one in a minute. Right now I'm doing dated. So this Sterling Ink B6 Slim horizontal everyday carry. This little cutie, this Hobonichi Weeks Mega in the pistachio, again, a Mercari purchase. Somebody was selling it for 20 bucks with free shipping, and I was like, I'm in. I've been debating, honestly, it was between these two when I was trying to look for a book-bound everyday carry, and I went with this one because I was like, you know what, I have weeks that are unused. Why would I get another one? But then the siren call of the cheap deal on Mercari, so I bought it. So this is going to be in the running for the nightly journal along with this. I'm leaning towards this as the recipe thing, like the Coffee Monsters Code, because again, I think that's brilliant and cute. And this as my nightly journal, where I'm thinking I will do gratitude and kind of like little stuff there, and then the back would just be journaling, like nightly journaling pages. And this would be book reading tracking, which I do anyways, but you know, just something. And if I don't use it, I don't use it. Again, 2025 is, I feel like it's going to be hard enough already, so I'm not going to throw planner guilt in there. All right, this is the one that I purchased knowing full well that it was a dated planner and I was going to do everything in my power to actually use it in the new year. And this is the Aura Estelle Essential Weekly. It is, again, the horizontal layout where you have a 1.5-inch column on this side, typically for to-dos and stuff, but I'm not going to use it like that. This is strictly going to be a memory keeper because this is the exact layout I used to do in my Stylogy, where I would leave a column and use regular full like vertical box stickers, had my plans, and then this side was for pictures printed off my Canon Ivy with just little journaling bits. And I really liked at the end of the year being able to see, like scrapbook style, here's what we planned and here's how it turned out. And what's great about this is the back has 100 grid pages, so that's where I would do overflow like Christmas. I'm not going to fit Christmas along with the rest of the week all in one here, so I can do a whole 2, 4, 6 page spread, whatever. This is just overflow for that, and it's just going to be memory keeping. No actual plans, no actual, like, I'm going to use sticker kits. This is where I can get all up in there, because I don't typically use stickers in my everyday planning. It's too stressful for me, but I love stickers and I think it's fun. So this will be a way for me to do that and to memory keep. And yes, so this is the one I'm going to try with all my might to use to its fullest extent. These two, if it happens, it happens. I'm not terribly worried about it. This, oh, and this one too. If it happens, it happens. Again, not terribly worried about it. This, along with this, are what's going to compete for my everyday carry. So we'll get to that. I know I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. The only reason this is here is because this is a spring start and I still have a few months in here, and I have been using it for various memory keeping, journaling, and it's not as fluffy as some, but it is getting fluffy. So yeah, I've debated going back and forth about getting a cousin for this year, and I told myself, I posted a video about it, if I use this through the end of December, I could get one for the new year, but I really haven't. And so I'm like, you know what? I still have this through March. If I feel like dipping in, I will. If not, I don't feel like it's gone to waste. I've used a good chunk of it. And yeah, so again, no guilt. No guilt. Okay, so these look extraordinarily similar, and that's on purpose because I want them to be interchangeable. This is my ride or die, my personal rings that I have gone back to over and over again since last September, since like September of 2023, when I finally found my groove in rings, and I just keep coming back to it. So you're probably thinking, Lisa, why not just stick there? Because I have no willpower, and I just buy stuff because it's cute and I want to use it. And yes, I will most likely be back in here, but the thing is mostly, not everything, I would say about 75% of what's in here I've created myself, and I have the files. I can print them out anytime I want to. Everything I make is usually undated. Like this, obviously not, it's a 2025 calendar, but like my weekly inserts, I'm trying to get to a blank one here, like these, they're undated. I can jump into it when I want to. My dailies, again, undated. And so I feel like whenever I want to get in here, I can. I don't have to worry about it because it's all undated, and I can jump in and jump out. And right now I'm really feeling the book bound. This is a almost perfect system. My issue is once I'm done with these pages, where do I put them? Yes, I know I could just bundle them. I could find another binder. It seems cumbersome and I hate it. And every once in a while, yes, the rings bother me with writing. That's hit or miss. Most days I don't care, but there are some days where I'm like, oh, this sucks. I have to take the page out. So enter this, the B6 Slim. I have this set up almost identical to what I do in my rings, just so that way it kind of feels like home. And we're going to try it out. This is the one I am most, oh, you know, the Aura Estelle, yes, that's the one I really want to make an effort for because I want it to be a memory keeper, and I like that, having that at the end of the year. I like having that archive. I like that part of it. But this is the one where I'm like, Lisa, you spent too much money on this to not use it. You're going to try your dang hardest to get this to work because, no, I'm already irritated with myself, and I didn't even buy that much this year. Like I said, these were all on sale. So this I spent full price on and got some extras, and I'm like, you're going to use this. You're going to try your dang hardest to use this. So I have this set up, like I said, just like my personal rings. And this is what I'm going to start the new year with and carry through, like carry with me to work, do all that. The only thing I have with this, like this also would be a perfect system, is I can't add pages the way I can in my rings. I know, planner problems, what can I say? I know there are bigger issues out there, but you know, this is a hobby, and these are the issues I struggle with. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So that, and then the other ones that I have in my stack, ooh, I just shook the table, I'm sorry, is this. This is just a B6 Stalogy. I had this in my stash, and I've had this for a while, and I've been wanting a 5-year journal, but I don't want to pay for a 5-year journal because I've already bought all this back here. So I went ahead and just took this and just made a 4-year journal. I just counted up the squares, divided it, and I was like, you know what? This will take me through my 50th birthday, and I think that's kind of rad. So I went ahead and just set up January on its own, and at some point towards the end of the month, I will set up February, and I'm just going to try it out. And instead of, again, spending some money, I tried to make my own. But I'm not going to feel guilty if it doesn't work out, because I can always just turn this into a notebook. If this doesn't work out and I don't end up following through with it, or I just kind of like, I'm over it, I can just turn this into a notebook. Boom. Simple. So that's going to be that. And then the last one is my goal setting / project planner. I have some things I want to get done in 2025, some professional goals. And so I have signed up, and this is not an affiliate thing, I'm just telling you, I signed up for Sarah Cannon's Your Path Forward. I'm already an HB90 alumni, so I went ahead and tried to get the 2 bundle, and this is basically everything: Your Path Forward, HB90, some other coursework I'm doing, and it's all going to be housed in here. And I have purchased the HB90 undated planner. And so again, I don't feel like, if I don't end up using that planner and I just kind of work through the workbooks without going through the planner every single quarter, I don't feel like I'm losing out on any money, because I just bought the whole thing undated so I can use it whenever I want to. So here is everything that I have for 2025. Will I use it all? Probably not. Will I try? Probably not. No, I'm just kidding. I will try. I forgot to put in this, but that's okay. I am going to try. I posted a reel actually the other day about actually doing some planner tracking. And I have this also in my B6 Slim handwritten, where I can see a quarter at a time which planners and journals I'm using, and then also tracking any planner purchases. So that way at the end of the year, hopefully I have a really good outlook, or like a really good, some really good stats of what I used, what I didn't use, and what I should try for in 2026. So this is the year I'm just embracing it all, the chaos. If I want to be in this one, I will. If I want to be in this one, I will. This one, sure. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I spent 2024, like, I don't even want to talk about how stressed I was over planners. It's ridiculous, but that's it. I have put myself, no more buying dated planners. Undated, that's a different story, because you can use those. But this is what I'm going in with, and then we'll see what half year Lisa says. No, I think I was going to check in, maybe not every month, maybe every quarter, and talk about how I've used these. Maybe let me know if you're interested in that, because I was thinking of trying to do like updates regularly to show what I'm actually using out of the stack and what I'm not. So all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, tell me what you are thinking about planning in 2025. Yeah. All right, see you in the next one. Okay, bye.